So, nachdem ich endlich mal geschafft habe, die Tage über ein bisschen was hochzuladen, wollen wir einmal zu Leiter, das gute alte. Wenn du jetzt ein bisschen leiser machen könntest, wäre cool, oder? Achso, weil ich hoffe, man hört es nicht so krass im Hintergrund. Ja, mit Leiters Beziehung ein bisschen aufbauen. Schicksal ist bestimmt, dass ich dich fange. Mm. Okay.
What a hassle.
It feels like something like this happened not too long ago.
Hey, manager. Funny seeing you here.
Don't try to change the subject, Lighter. One way or another, we're settling this today.
Okay, I give up. You win. Congratulations.
Are you looking down on me? Dang it, if this is your attitude.
Don't even think about it. Let me be clear. If you dare lay a hand on this young lady, I guarantee you'll be in very, very big trouble.
Ha! So this is your weak spot. That's even better. I've been wanting to push you into action.
Let me ask you a question. What are you fighting for?
To prove I'm the best, of course. I'll become the strongest leader in the mercenary world has ever seen. And I'll start by taking you down.
That's quite ambitious. So tell me, what qualities should the strongest leader have?
Qualities? Naturally, you gotta be the strongest and most powerful fighter.
Is that it? Have you actually taken the time to understand your team members? Do you know what kind of leader they want? Can you make the right decisions? Can you protect everyone? Can you help them grow? To take it further, do you even have people you can call true companions? Being a great fighter is the least of a mercenary leader's concerns. Without the support of their peers, a mercenary leader, no matter how strong, is meaningless. That's just some advice from my experience. Take it or leave it. But until you get your team in order, I'm not gonna waste my time facing you.
You... Fine. I'll let it slide this time, but next time we meet, I'm gonna win.
Sorry about all the drama, manager.
You can be quite persuasive, Lighter. You just didn't want to fight him, right?
Ooh, you got me. I really didn't want to fight him, but I didn't expect him to be so easily persuaded. That saved me a lot of trouble.
Were you perhaps a mercenary leader once?
I'm probably the last person anyone should pick as their leader. I mean, a leader shouldn't faint at the sight of blood, right?
But it's okay for the champion to pass out at the sight of blood? You're just saying that, right?
Whoa, that was a sharp comeback. I'll be honest with you, it's no secret. I was once just like that guy, a self-important mercenary leader. And eventually, I got what I deserved. I was abandoned by half of my companions.
But at least you had the other half, right?
Thanks. You're really good at comforting people. Anyway, if you need someone for a job, feel free to reach out to me. I may not be a mercenary anymore, but I can still have my connections. Well, let's call it here for now. Since I don't come to the city often, I've got quite a few things to take care of. See you later, manager.
Ui. 20 Polychrome und 5000 Danny. So, jetzt gehen wir uns auf den Sack, deswegen machen wir es jetzt einfach. Ich würde sagen, dann gehen wir direkt in seine Agentengeschichte rein. Die Agent Story of Leiter. The Undefeated Champion. So, let's go. Okay. Sorry, widerspreche mit Rice. Etwas Entspanntes. Okay, er macht das schon. Konntest du Caesar nicht erreichen, aber ein vertrauter Freund ist direkt vor dir. Leider. Die er wahrscheinlich nicht erklärt hat, was Tage der Abrechnung sind.
Let me give you an example. Say your gang gets into it with another gang, and you get sucker punched. But not long after, the two gangs make peace. Wouldn't you still be a little pissed?
Yeah, not just a little pissed. I'd be mega mad.
Mega mad.
Exactly. That's what settlement days are for. In the Outer Ring, nobody just lets stuff like that slide. Even though Caesar's the new overlord now, there's still some unfinished business between the gang members. They've got 3 days to settle their beef by challenging each other. After that, it's time to let it go and move on. In these challenges, both sides put something on the line. Kind of like a wager, and winner takes all.
Whoa, those duels sound intense. But, wait, hold on. Am I even supposed to be at something like this?
Yeah, it used to be pretty hardcore, but it's much more chill this year. After all, Caesar's not the type to hold grudges, and no one will come looking for trouble. This year's duels are mostly stuff like target shooting, rock, paper, scissors, tongue twisters, and the stakes are silly things like stale bread or a rabbit someone grabbed from their backyard. Oh, I just saw 2 gangs having a contest over who had the longer cat.
Wer die längere Katze hat. Okay.
Sounds more like a fair.
Pretty much. But hey, Caesar's having a blast, so I guess that's just the new overlord's vibe. Since you're here, Proxy, if there's anything you're not happy about from our last job, now's the time to settle it.
Things I'm not happy about. Actually...
Why are you looking at me like that? You're not holding a grudge against me, are you?
You stepped on Eos's foot back in the hollow. Boy, that really hurt.
Oh, really? Sorry. I'll watch where I'm stepping next time. But hey, that's a perfect excuse for a nitro fuel drink-off. What do you say, Proxy?
You just want some nitro fuel, don't you?
That's not true. Actually, I don't do well with nitro fuel. It makes me dizzy. But Caesar told me to make sure you have a good time, so I wanted you to get the full experience of settlement days. Anyway, I'm wagering a Bamboo Ether battery. And if I lose, you can take it and give it to Eos as my apology.
All right. Then I'll bet a discount coupon for our video store.
All right. I'll go queue up at Steel Tusk. There's gonna be a lot of people buying nitro fuel today. Take your time looking around. We'll meet up at Steel Tusk later.
Steel Tusk. Ui. Oh, oh, ui. Oh, das weiß man ja auch lang gehen kann. Nitro Fuel Mädchen. Smash. Okay, let's go. So aus wie Bell auf Wish bestellt. Naja. Nitro 4. Süß, dass man nicht mal weiß, wie das aussieht. Hebelbu! Den habe ich schon lange nicht mehr gesehen. Den kleinen Stinker. Auch wenn er immer noch ganz schön ramponiert aussieht, aber naja. Kräftiger Mann. Naja, kräftig sieht er nicht wirklich aus, aber naja. Okay. So, Hebelbu. Im Wald deines Amtes. Gut, ich würde sagen, dann gehen wir zurück zum Stahlhauer. Und schauen mal, was Leiter großartig erreicht hat, aber das kann ich schlecht einschätzen. Deine Menge. Leiter hat verloren. Haha. Zu einem Boxkampf heraus. Okay. Ich hätte eine Dose Katzenfutter als Pfand.
Alright, Proxy. I'll go warm up.
I know settlement days challenges are usually not too serious, but does this one count too?
Well, for cat people, their cats are like family. So if they miss out on cute moments for whatever reason, it could be something they'd regret for a long time.
So bescheuert.
This challenge is valid. I'm ready to accept it and make amends. By the way, did you buy the Nitro Fuel raffle ticket?
Nitro Fuel raffle ticket? What's that? Sounds fun.
It's just a little extra fun to spice things up. You can buy tickets from the Nitro Fuel vendor and place your bet on who you think will win before the match starts. And by the way, if you bet on me, oh, you'll have all the Nitro Fuel you can drink tonight.
All right, I'm backing you, Lighter.
Just wait and see, Proxy. The champion will rake in some serious winnings tonight.
Okay. Kaufe Nitro Fuel Gutscheine. Ich wollte gerade sagen, wo denn? Wieder bei so einem komischen Typen. So. Ui. Die herausfordernde Teil der Abrechnung an. Oh Gott. Andreas.
You're the one sent by the Sons of Caledon, huh? I'm challenging you, and I'm betting this brooch. What's the matter? You scared? I knew the Sons of Caledon didn't deserve the title of Overlord. What a joke. Hurry up! Fight me or scram! If you're afraid, say something nice to flatter me. And I, Andreas...
Andreas.
Easy.
Does this brooch mean a lot to you?
Of course. Pompey gave it to me himself years ago. It's my badge of honor in the outer ring. But whatever. A pup like you won't get it.
To wager something so precious. You must be ready to fight like your life depends on it, yeah?
Huh? It's just a stupid brawl for kids. So stop sounding so dramatic. I'm not losing to you.
Don't wager your honor if you're not serious about this.
Oh, quit stalling. You're just scared.
How about both of you bet something else? No need to risk something so valuable, right? What do you think, Lighter?
I'll bet my boxing gloves. And if you match me with something similar, then we've got a deal.
Then, I'll match you with my gloves. I'm gonna teach you a lesson either way.
All right. I, Lighter, of the Sons of Caledon, accept your challenge.
Okay.
Not bad, kid. But I bet you learned those moves in the underground fighting pits, didn't you? Did you share any of that dirty money with your dead buddies? Or did you just blow it all, not giving a damn?
Who told you about all that?
No secrets in the world of a big shot like the champion.
I've made peace with my past. Now, I only fight for the Sons of Caledon.
Sons of Caledon.
Oh, fighting for the Sons of Caledon, huh? Or using that dirty money to buy yourself a flashy job and a bunch of fangirls in the outer ring. You know exactly what I mean. Strutting around with that red scarf, acting all cool like a big shot. Ooh, I'd want a gig like that too. You and the Sons of Caledon. You're just riding on luck. But you know how it goes for those flashy, lucky dogs, huh? They bite the dust and end up 6 feet under in the outer ring.
You don't recognize the new overlord, so taking your bet doesn't mean anything.
Okay. Dann machen wir wieder automatisch.
I'll give you 3 days. If you want a rematch, I'm game. Anytime, as many times as you want. Oh hey, the sun's about to set. Who's up next? Didn't think you'd stick around till the end, Proxy.
Of course. I bought those nitro fuel raffle tickets.
So, did you bet everything? Cause, I've worked hard to keep my promise and get you all that nitro fuel.
Who else would I bet on? But seriously, how am I ever gonna finish all this nitro fuel?
Come on. I went all out to win this for you, so at least enjoy yourself tonight. I promise I won't say a word to your sibling.
Wanna join me later?
I've got something I need to check on first.
Oh nein,
I'll be back
Schatz.
later. Go ahead and grab your drinks from Bernice. I'll catch up if I finish early.
Smash.
Das ist okay. Ist okay.
Dafür, Jiggle.
Bunnies, 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 go.
Digga.
5000 Danny. Offizier Miu Miu. Alles Miau oder was? So, leider. Was geht ab?
What brings you here, Proxy?
Bernice asked me to pass on a message when I was grabbing the nitro fuel. She said Big Daddy wants to see you.
Oh, sure. I'll be back in a minute. I've got something to tell Big Daddy, too.
Big Daddy.
Remember Andreas? I had a feeling something was off, so I came here to keep an eye on him. I saw him answering a phone call, arguing with someone, and then he mentioned something about the Hollow.
The Hollow.
I'm gonna go back and do some digging on this Andreas guy.
I always thought you're the red scarf who steals all the spotlight. I didn't think you'd be watching what's going on behind the scenes.
It's because Andreas brought up some things from my past. So yeah, I'm being more cautious. I'm pretty sure we've never crossed paths before. And I've never talked about my shady past since I came to the Outer Ring. It can't just be a coincidence that he knows about it.
So it's all true. I had no idea that you'd been through so much later.
Yeah, if it weren't for my past, I wouldn't be wearing these sunglasses all the time. Sure, I get lightheaded around blood, but it's mainly because of a bad eye injury I got in an underground fight. My injury was pretty severe. I had to keep my eyes covered and live in the dark for a while. Even though it's all healed now, if I don't keep it shaded, it feels like opening up old wounds again. And, never mind. Anyway, I hope you don't mind me always wearing sunglasses when we talk.
Ah. I always thought you were just trying to look cool. But don't worry, I'm totally used to it.
You're funny, Proxy.
By the way, why did you become the Red Scarf?
Because Big Daddy paid off all my debts, and I needed to repay his kindness. Plus, Red Scarf sounds pretty cool, don't you think?
Ja.
It's Piper. Some guys I beat today are at Steel Tusk. They're up for a nitro fuel challenge.
Oh nein.
I'm gonna talk to Big Daddy about Andreas, and then go kick some butt. Oh, and Piper wanted me to tell you that the other proxy has arrived in Blazewood, too. You two should crash here tonight. The Sons of Caledon will make sure you're well taken care of.
Okay. Sprich mit Weiß. Das habe ich, glaube ich, schon 1000-mal gesehen. Oh nein. Ich kann ja gar nicht reden. Ach gut. Der gute alte Hebelbu. So, what up? All a little flame. Der ungefeierte Champion. Okay, dann würde ich sagen, gehen wir direkt in Part 2 rein.
I was gonna ask Lighter to grab today's raffle ticket for me, but I couldn't find him anywhere this morning. I thought you were out partying all night. I didn't expect you to be up so early, Proxy.
Do you think Lighter's in trouble? It is settlement days after all.
Nah, don't worry about it. Lighter goes off by himself all the time. Nobody really knows what he's up to. Big Daddy never said anything about it, so I'm sure he's not getting into any trouble. Maybe he'll be back in the afternoon. Well, little old me needs to go catch some ZZZs.
Some
If you see
ZZZs.
Lighter, tell him to drag away those guys who passed out by Steel Tusk, will he?
Belle, you said that Lighter was looking into Andreas yesterday, and he mentioned the Hollow, right? Should we go check it out, just to be safe?
I know Lighter isn't the reckless type, but he really looked out for me yesterday, so I can't just leave him alone. Let's check inside the Hollow and look for him.
Außenzone-Höhle. Löse die Probleme der Tage der Abrechnung. Ui. Let's go. Faust um Faust.
I'm here, so
Only ready if you, Officer, want to wanna be my research subject.
Level 60 Leiter ist bestimmt Gigasmash.
Sorry for worrying you, Proxy. I usually handle these things solo. No one really knows or cares, except for Big Daddy. Last night, I did some digging and found out that Andreas was probably goaded on by an old rival gang. That's why he showed up during settlement days, looking for trouble. Earlier today, I spotted some shady new faces around Blazewood. I figured they're probably connected to Andreas and our old rivals, so I followed them into the Hollow.
What happened?
Simply put, they're trying to use settlement days under Caesar's supervision as a chance to settle their beef and bring down the Sons of Caledon. They're setting up an ambush around Blazewood. They plan to strike tomorrow and start a full-blown fight. As you know, the town is now packed with regular people and other gangs. If the Sons of Caledon can't handle this right, people will lose their trust in us. I was hoping to figure out their route and take care of them before they could do anything, but they went poof and vanished.
Too dangerous for you to do this alone later.
Yeah, but during settlement days, everyone's got their own roles to play. Honestly, I didn't want to drag you into these outer ring disputes, Proxy, but I'm glad you're here, or I would be stuck with no clues.
Running off solo to play the hero is a bad idea.
Well, could I ask the esteemed Phaethon to lead the way now?
You got it. Leave it to me.
So, ja, doch wie man Leiter spielt, weiß ich ja.
Warning, there are a few enemies ahead.
The pressure's on.
Wappen der alten Rivalen-Gang.
The emblem of our old enemy's gang. Let's go after them.
Please continue onwards.
Ui. Kisten gibt es ja auch in dem Level. Dann muss ich noch mal ein bisschen genauer schauen.
Don't get hit.
So.
Speculation. The enemy is behind the debris.
Oh nein.
You went back on your word. That's not how things work in the outer ring. Pompey would never stand for this.
We said from the start we'd teach the Sons of Caledon a lesson, and you were all in for it.
But you never said anything about putting the regular folks and other gangs in danger.
You're just like the former Overlord. That sentimental old loser. He got backstabbed by his right hand. What a fool.
Backstabbed by his right hand? But didn't you say it was the Sons of Caledon that were behind it?
Oh, did I say that? When you asked about Pompey's death, all I said was, why don't you ask the Sons of Caledon instead?
You're all...
Go on, keep shouting. Soon you'll reunite with that good-for-nothing old boss of yours.
This is the Outer Ring, where the strong reign and the weak fall.
Weiß nicht, ob ich das so mag.
Turns out he really was tricked by them. Proxy, you better hurry.
Out of my way! Move it!
Sind es so viele, Mann?
Here's a taste of the abyss.
My head's still on. I'm still alive!
By settlement day's rules, you face your challenges head on, not sneaking around and...
Screw your rules or whatever. Tomorrow, those losers in Blazewood and the Sons of Caledon will...
Im Dunstschleier.
No need to chase them, Proxy. Nailing a few minions won't change much. The main force isn't around here. If only we knew which direction they'd be coming from tomorrow.
Even if you did, what difference would it make? The Sons of Caledon will be out in full force tomorrow. With all the gangs around, some of them might be Outer Ring plays by its own rules. It's all survival of the fittest. And backstabbers are a dime a dozen. Even Pompeii didn't make it. And neither will your new overlord.
So, you know their plan.
Did you hear anything I just said? If I hadn't misunderstood you guys, I wouldn't even bother explaining all this.
I challenge you.
Huh? You can just punch me if you're pissed. Now that I know you're not tied to Pompeii's death, I'm not interested in wasting my time on you guys.
If you lose, you tell us everything you know. If you win, well, I'll tell you the last words of the late overlord.
You know Pompeii's last words?
Mm-hmm. So, we'll...
Move it!
Andreas, the challenge isn't over yet.
You don't have to tell me! Take that!
Be good!
Things are about to get violent. Ready or not, here I come.
So.
Careful.
Easy.
Whew, man. It's hard not to envy you. You're so young, but you've already reached the top so easily. Winning effortlessly with style. And being the one everyone looks up to. I gotta admit, you're a better fit for the Outer Ring than I ever was.
Let me ask you something. What would you do if you found out someone was plotting against Cinder Lake and you had no backup?
What kind of question is that? Of course I defend Cinder Lake with my life. No second thoughts about it. What's so funny? This isn't just talk. Cinder Lake is the pride of the Outer Ring. I'd risk everything to protect it.
You must protect Cinder Lake.
Cinder Lake.
Nothing. I'm not doubting you. Pompey would be glad to hear your steadfast response.
Huh? What do you mean?
It's not about who's a better fit for the Outer Ring. You've been here longer than I have, and your ties to this land are deeper than mine. I might have the upper hand in a spar now, but who knows who will win next time. It's anyone's game. I'm always down for a rematch, but on one condition. If you're not prepared to put your life on the line, don't bet something you see as your highest honor so easily.
Okay. Ui, Mann.
Thanks for today, Proxy. Lucky you were there to guide me. Otherwise, I wouldn't have...
Are you planning to handle this on your own tomorrow later?
Well, like those guys said, if the Sons of Caledon go all out on the last day of settlement days, it'll look like the new overlord doesn't really command respect from the other gangs. And the folks in Blazewood might worry that the Sons of Caledon's old enemies will keep coming back to cause trouble. So, I think it's best if I handle this on my own. Besides, when Big Daddy pulled me out of the underground fights, we agreed I'd deal with any old grudges and enemies from Caledon's past.
Dealing with old enemies. I didn't know you had to do all that.
The Sons of Caledon are still growing, and a lot of gangs in the Outer Ring are eyeing this new faction full of Caledon's legacy. Big Daddy wants Caesar to be a fair leader and not to follow in her father's footsteps. So, there are some things only I can handle.
Are you doing this for the Sons of Caledon to pay back Big Daddy? No one in the Sons of Caledon knows what you're doing for them.
You're making it sound way too serious, Proxy. I'm getting paid, so I've got to do a good job, right?
Well, at least let me guide you through the hollow tomorrow. Don't be so quick to turn down my offer. After all, I'm a proxy, and it's my job to ensure my clients get back safely. I can't afford to lose such an important client like the Sons of Caledon.
Looks like I have to bring my A game tomorrow. Can't let the red scarf of the Sons of Caledon embarrass himself in front of you. See you tomorrow, Proxy.
Okay, tue ich noch einmal mit Weiß. Okay. Dann würde ich sagen, machen wir die dritte Version, dritte Hälfte, dritten Part im nächsten Teil. Also verlieren wir nochmal Unmei. Okay. Dann würde ich sagen, bis zum nächsten Video. Danke fürs Einschalten. Ciao, ciao.